Okay, so here's 1.2. 1.2 is on translations. Don't forget to be writing down your essential questions. The essential questions you'll be answering at the bottom in the summary spot. Remember, it's 3 to 5 sentences using good vocab. And again, that's your summary at the end. All right, so before we get started on the meat of this section, I want to kind of look at this box. Sometimes we must use our algebraic skills to get an equation in the correct form. What's the correct form? So the correct form is y by itself. And so if we look at this equation, I have this 2x and this negative 5 in front of the y. So we have to move all of that. So the first thing I want to do is get this whole negative 5y by itself. So I'm going to subtract 2x, and that's going to give me negative 5y equals negative 2x plus 15. And I put the x in front because typically we kind of look at it and y equals mx plus b. So we want the x in front and the number at the end. So the next thing I want to do is divide by negative 5. And notice I divided every single term by negative 5. And so I get y equals negative over negative is a positive, so I get 2 over 5 x. 15 divided by negative 5 is negative 3. All right, so we are going to look at these first 4 pieces. What do these all mean? So I have f of x. F of x is the name of my function. It's the name of my curve. And so I have f of x plus a. Notice it's on the outside. So this means I'm translating up a. And then I have minus a. That means that I'm looking down a. All right, and notice this one's on the inside. This is x plus a. So this is left a. I know that's kind of opposite what you think. And then the minus a is right a. And so those are on the inside. Okay, so before we look at all these parent functions, I want us to look down here and look at all 8 of these examples. So here, let's look. So this is on the outside. So if I'm on the outside and I'm plus, outside and plus is up. So this we're going to move up 3. So that's describing the translation. So here, this one, I have the minus 4 on the outside, so that's down 4. If we look at number 3, this is what it means to be inside. We're inside the parentheses and then we're squared. So this is right 4. And if I look at number 4, again, this is inside, so this is left 2. So I'm going to write them in words because on a test I would expect you to write them in words. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take each of these that was graphed and we're going to shift it. So for number 1, it's going up 3. So I'm going to take each point and move it up 3. And again on number 2, I'm going to go down 4. On number 3, we're going right 4. And number 4, we're going to go left 2. All right. Okay, so I want you on number 5, 6, 7, 8 to take a moment and pause, and I want you to write down the shifts and then actually shift each function. So number 5, this inside piece says I'm going right 2. This outside piece says down 3. So we're going to go right 2, down 3, right 2, down 3. Notice we still have that same slope. The slope was 3, slope is 3. On number 6, we're going to go left 2, down 3. So over here, we're going to go left 2, down 3. Left 2, down 3. On number 7, we're going right 3, up 2. So I'm going right 3, up 2. Right 3, I'm counting each point. And on number 8, we're going left 1, up 4. So again, left 1. So I'm going to take the key point of 0, 1, and I'm going to go left 1 and up 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I also have to move my asymptote. So the asymptote doesn't move left and right. So we're just going to move that up 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay, this one's left 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay, for number 9. So number 9, we're going to talk about something new. It's called a composite function, and it looks like this. We say f of g of x, or this one is g of f of x. And what this means, notice g is on the inside, so we're going to plug g into f. Here, f is on the inside, so this one would be plug f into g. All right, so let's look at number 9. They're telling us f is x squared, g is x minus 4, and they want f of g of x. G is on the inside. So when g is on the inside, let's look up here. We're going to plug g into f. So here's my x. So we're going to put g, this is g, in the x spot. Another way to think about it is f is something squared. What goes in that something? Well, g is on the inside, so I'm going to write x minus 4. Okay, so now we need to graph this function. B is graph. So we see that this is moving right 4. So we're going to take our key point and move it right 4. Our key point 0, 0, and we're going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a quadratic, so we're a parabola, so I'm going to make a table. We plug in 2 to the right, so I'm going to plug in 5 and 6. So I have 5 minus 4 squared, that's 1 squared, so that's 1. 6 minus 4 squared, that's 2 squared, so that's 4. So I have 5 comma 1, 6 comma 4. I'm now going to, my key point shifted to right here. I have 1 to the right, so I'm going to have 1 to the left. I have 2 to the right, so I have 2 to the left. And I'm going to make my parabola. All right, number 10. Okay. I'm going to do f of g of x. G is on the inside. G is going to be plugged into F. Where? Well, where's the X in F? The X is in the exponent. So I'm going to take G and I'm going to plug it into the exponent of F. So I have 3. That's where my exponent X is. And that's where I'm going to put my G. Let me make that box a little bigger. All right, so let's talk about our shift. So this is up inside the exponent. This tells me I'm moving right 1. This minus 2 tells me I'm moving down 2. So my key point is going right 1, down 2. Exponential, my key point is 0, 1. So 0, 1 is moving right 1, down 2. Remember the asymptote is 1 below the key point, and we make a table. I'm going to plug in 1 to the right and another 1 to the right, so that's 2 and 3. So I have 3 to the 2 minus 1 minus 2. So 3 to the first power minus 2, that's 1. Then I'm going to plug in 3. Do the exponent first. 3 minus 1 is 2. That's 9 minus 2 is 7. So I'm going to plot 2, 1 and 3, 7. And we connect. All right, number 11. Notice 11 is a little different. I have G of F. F is on the inside of G. So here's G. Since F is on the inside, I'm going to plug F into where the X is on G. So I have 3, absolute value X minus 4 plus 2. Okay, so how do we graph this? It's an absolute value, so it's a V. I'm shifting right 4 up 2. Where's my key point again? Absolute value, 0, 0. I'm going right 4 up 2. For absolute value, I need my slope. This is my slope. My slope is 3 over 1. So I'm going to go up 3 over 1. And then that's one side of my V. And then I reflect that over the other side of V. So I go up 3 to the left 1. And there's my absolute value function. All right. Let's go ahead and do number 12. We're going to graph F and G on the same graph and label, and then describe from F to G. So let's do F first. I'm going to do F in blue. This is saying right 3, down 4. So I shifted right 3, down 4. Now this is linear, so I need my slope. So my slope is 1 over 2. So I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. And I'm going to label this F. I'm going to do G in green. Notice this is also linear. This is left 2, up 3. Key point 0, 0, left 2, up 3. Linear, I also need slope. My slope is 1 over 2. So up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2. Okay. I forgot where my key points were. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, down 4. Here was 1, up 2. Okay, so those are my key points. Why do I need those? Well, those are going to help me describe the translations from F to, let me label this one as G. How do I get from one key point to the other? Well, I'm going to go, let's see, from F. So we're going to start at F and end at G. So I'm going to go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So left 5, up 7. Okay, let's go ahead and do number 13. For 13, I look, it's a parabola. I need my key point, so this is going left 2, up 3. Key point 0, 0, left 2, up 3. Let's go ahead, I'm going to make my table down here. I'm going to plug in 1 to the right, that's -1. So I'm at -2, 1 to the right's -1. -1 plus 2 is 1. 1 squared is 1. Make it negative. -1 plus 3 is 2. And then I'm going to plug in another one, so it's 0. Let's see. 2 squared is 4. Make it negative. -4 plus 3 is -1. So 0, -1. And this is where a key point is, so we're going to reflect. And that is F. I want to talk again about the pattern. The pattern is 1A, 3A, 5A. Here's my A. My A is -1. 1 times -1, 3 times -1. So if you notice, we went down, over, down 1, over 1. Then I went down 3, over 1. So that's where the pattern comes in. So I'm actually going to do the pattern on G. All right, G is a quadratic. It's a parabola. This is going right 5, down 1. Okay, I'm going to do the pattern. The pattern is 1A, 3A, 5A. This is a -1. So 1 times -1 is -1. 3 times -1 is -3, -5. So this means I'm going to go down 1, right and left 1. Down 3, right and left 1. So down 1, right 1. Down 1, 2, 3, right 1. Down 1, left 1. Down 1, 2, 3, left 1. Let me draw that in again. So I went down 1, left and right 1. Then I went down 3, over 1. And if you want to work on the pattern more with me because you feel like it's easier, just let me know. We can work on it more. You could have also used a table for this one. If you used a table, I would have plugged in 6 and 7. And I would have gotten -2 and -5. All right, so let's fill in the bottom. Okay, so what was the translation? The translation from F to G, I went over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down 1, 2, 3, 4. So the translation is left 7, down 4. And we're not going to worry about the notation. We're just going to talk about the words. So here's those answers. Wow, I just wrote left 7 and it's actually right 7. Because we're going from F to G, right 7, down 4. Glad I caught that.